Yo, what up?
What up?
Are you ready
How
for
we
today?
doing, everyone? Nah, I'm not. I'm seriously not. Please, God, take me.
End my suffering. What did I do to deserve any of this?
Yes.
Oh no. What?
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 Did I say something?
I don't know, did you?
I
Oh
just
no.
said, oh Lord, why have you forsaken me?
We're live on Twitch and we're live on YouTube. Oh, hey, listen. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that just killed my eardrums. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
That was the plan, wasn't it? Yes, of course.
This is a cowbell creme brulee nitro stout.
What the hell?
A silky smooth nitro-generated milk stout brewed with rich caramel malt, golden naked oats, Belgian candied syrup, and natural flavors that harmoniously blend together to produce a beer inspired by a timeless French delicacy. For the best nitro drinking experience, crack the can open and pour vigorously into your glass. Shit, I didn't do that. Hold on, I gotta go vigorously pour this into a glass. Fuck. I don't have time. No.
Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday.
It's going to be fun.
I ran!
You ran for your life.
I wasn't fast enough. Alright, let's vigorously pour it.
Yes, let's go. I love it. It's like they do in the bars, right? They just put the can upside down and let your glass fill up.
Yeah, look at it. See how it separates?
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
So now that I ran down the stairs and ran back up the stairs, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Dumb Feck Friday, everybody.
What's up?
This was sent to me
Hi,
by
on
Hawkskull,
coffee?
by the way. Thank you so much, Hawkskull, for sending this to me. You can send me alcohol.
Yeah, and she won't hesitate to drink it on camera.
No, why would I?
Yeah, right.
What? Should I? What?
Right?
What?
Right.
Listen, I only drink quality shit. I don't drink candied garbage.
Okay. Good.
What's up, Manya? How you doing?
Me, better. Yeah. Insomnia is a bitch, obviously. But yesterday I had really good sleep, so I'm fresh now. Last 3 days have been like I've been working more than 9 hours or something on average, but very satisfying. Very, very satisfying, let's just say.
That's good. I slept pretty
you,
good. I've been
Shish?
waking up early. So ever since I went to like court and stuff in Kansas and was on Kansas time, because Kansas is an hour behind. So I thought it was like 10 o'clock, but it was 9 o'clock there. Does that make sense? Did I say that right?
Yes.
So ever since I like had to get up for court and travel and all that stuff, my sleep schedule is kind of reset. So I'm waking up at like real people hours, which is, you know, kind of gross, but also kind of really good. You alright there?
Yeah, as usual, my fucking sticky hair. You know. Giving me nightmares. Not.
Alright. Hello, everybody. I see Triceratops, I see Smitty, I see Hawkskull, I see, Mr. Sirius, Athens, Alicia, Rez, April, Christopher, Canadian. Hey, good to see you, man. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some familiar faces that I haven't seen in a while. Welcome, everybody.
Happy
Birthday to Puck. Yes, Puck is officially now 12 years old. I know I've been saying he's 12 for like a month or two, but technically his birthday is sometime in March, from what I can figure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And happy International Women's Day to everyone.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yeah. everyone. Everyone. We are
Good job
inclusive
being a
here.
woman.
Yeah, we don't give a shit
It's hard
about
out
what's in
there.
your pants. Yeah.
Speaking of which, actually, that's one of the things we're going to look at today. And the first one is a little bit more of a positive message.
Oh, that's great. I like it. And of
Yeah,
course,
let
I
me
have to
just.
make last minute adjustments. Okay, here.
What are you doing,
I'm alright.
Manya?
I'm sorry. This is Dumpeg Friday. What do you expect? Okay, this is much better.
Alright, let's zoom us on over here. Boo up! And look at this. Boo up! There we go. There's chat, there is Twitch, and there is YouTube. Welcome, 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 everybody.
Beautiful.
Look, we're
Of course, I have these
professionals. Look, I'm doing my job.
Right?
Gosh darn, look at that. Okay, so what we got going on here is right here. Whoop. Check it out. So this is a tweet from Boy George. Everybody knows who Boy George is, right? Like, I don't have to explain that to anybody. You know who Boy George is? He is like a star in the 80s. Like a very,
Okay,
very
gotcha.
popular musical artist.
Nice. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
And he was kind of considered controversial at the time. I don't know how controversial he is now, but at the time, he did like the Comma Chameleon song.
Okay. Remember something like that.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm a cave
Karma
person,
Chameleon,
man. I
yeah.
don't go out much. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
he was
from
very
India
popular at the
and
time.
directly dropped into New Zealand, and since then I've been living in my cave. Sorry, guys.
So he posted, "Are we still having this conversation?" And he posted an interview of him at the BBC from the 80s, and let's play it.
I think there's a certain amount of hypocrisy within society because a priest wears a dress, it's not a dress. If a Hare Krishna walks past a building site, nobody whistles. But if Boy George does, oh well, when I wasn't Boy George, it was whoosh, whoosh, get a load of that, you know, slap your legs. But it was like, you know, you never, you know, when you
Talking about getting catcalled.
imagine that
Yeah,
something's part
yeah,
of somebody's
got it.
culture, you don't object to it. But I think there is a lot of hypocrisy in this world. You know, I mean, this is a kilt, so I'm not wearing a skirt. This is a kilt, Scottish kilt.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't a dress. So, you know, if I had big football knees and hairy legs, which I haven't actually, but if I did have, I would be quite acceptable. It's because I'm not the norm, but I feel very normal because what I do is very normal for me. You know, so in a way, I don't have to justify myself. I think there's a certain amount of hypocrisy.
I think that's a really good point. And it's something that he said in the 80s, and now people are being offended by people wearing whatever the hell they want. Stop giving a shit about what other people are wearing. It's none of your business. Oh my god, why do you care?
Wow. Wow. So who's having this conversation again, if you don't mind me asking?
This is Boy
Like-
George being interviewed on the BBC from the 80s.
Yeah, but who's saying that? Who's saying that? Someone saying, who's the someone who's still having this conversation? You know what I mean?
Oh, he is very much like big, mad American Republicans.
Understood.
Yeah.
The usual lot. Okay, gotcha.
We can't have drag queens in reading books at kids.
Oh god.
Nobody
Yeah.
wearing a dress. How dare they? Makeup. Gasp. Baby, still
that
my
boy-
my beating heart.
That child was voguing at a party. Okay. So everyone is bad. Oh yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, God. It's so silly, and I think he makes a good point bringing it up on Twitter now. Like, are we still having this conversation? Are we really? Why are we still having this conversation? What happened to like all the crazy clothes from the 70s and like some of the early 80s? Everything's boring.
Right.
Everybody's wearing like jeans and polo shirts, and I'm like, more colors, more random crap. You want to dress like a Ren Fair goer every day of your
More
life?
rhinestones.
Yes. More rhinestones,
rhinestones, please.
bejeweled, bedazzle
Yes,
everything.
please.
Mm.
Oh god. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as a fashionista, I do care what people wear, but only if it looks good, not because of who is wearing it. That's fine. Like, that's fine.
Oh yeah, having a sense of style and critiquing style of other people who are presenting styles is like a whole realm of conversation. Not that fat person's not allowed to wear a belly top. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Like,
That's not
it's
okay.
it's like that witness said in the Legally Blonde movie. Oh, don't you go around stomping your last season's Prada shoes at me, honey.
Legally
That's
Blonde was a
fine.
great feminist icon movie, except for some slight issues of its time. I would love to see more of that.
Of course.
Speaking of witnesses, somebody has been clipping Dr. Witnesser's stuff.
You can thank me for that.
Manya found it and sent it to me today. You guys have gotta see this shit.
And I was not looking for him. I was just going through the shorts and I was just like, oh, I just missed Puck's short. Where the fuck did it go? And then this guy pops up on my screen and I'm just like, oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. But I was like,
I don't know if this is like somebody like fan editing it, because it's like just, you'll see. Let's just play it.
I should probably tell you what I do.
Are you a hitman?
I got a particular set of skills.
Male on male porn guy?
No, I have a particular set of skills.
Taking it without flinching.
No, I go into games and I teach people about the Bible, bro.
About what?
I go into games and I teach people about the Bible.
The vial.
The Bible. I know my mic is loud and clear, bro. I know you can hear me. I go into...
Well, at least for this, he's able to make his headphones work, unlike when he tried to talk to us.
right? And like, I am quite sure the person on the other side is just trolling him. It's just trolling him.
Oh yeah, the people. Well, what do you expect if you go into a video game online and say, "I'm here to talk to you about the message of Christ"? Bang, bang, bang. Have you heard about your savior? Not in my Minecraft server.
No. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
games and I teach people about the Bible, the Word of God.
Buy a bowl? Why do you teach them how to buy bowls?
You know
Are you a farmer?
Do you know what the Word of God is, bro?
It said to buy a bowl. Why would anyone want to buy a bowl? They're mean and they charge you if you're wearing red.
All right. Anybody else have a mic? I should probably tell you what I do.
Anyone else got a mic? They just done. Absolutely done. You can't expect people who are sitting down to relax and play a game, or people who are like their personal time for playing games, to want to sit there and listen to you preach, my guy.
What did I miss in the live chat? What the hell are you talking about me? Oh, okay. Sorry, Cheshire's mom. I should have said hi to you. Hi, hello. How you doing?
It's just what did he expect? Like, he must expect to be trolled. I'm not gonna lie, Dr. Witnesser's channel would be absolutely fucking cracked hilarious if he actually, like, took the jokes on the chin and, like, made his channel about that. That would be great. That would be really good entertainment.
And I think so people will tolerate him more than, like, you know what I mean? They will be more acceptable of him. It's like that streamer, I don't know his name. He like has a voice changer and he acts like a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah. That guy's hilarious.
I don't like the concept of a kid, but I do like the concept of, you know, changing the voice and, like, you know.
Yeah, that's funny.
Making fun of people and making people happy, you know that. But I don't know if I'm happy with that 10-year thing and the adults sitting together. I don't know. But it's something like that. If he could do something like that, like you said, it would be like, yeah, his channel would go everywhere, if I'm not wrong.
Oh yeah, it's just him earnestly trying to talk to people about the love of Jesus, and like the response that like your average gamer on Call of Duty is gonna give. Like that would be really funny.
They're like, here I am murdering people. What the fuck you talking about, dude?
I should probably tell you what I do.
Are you a hitman?
My name's Edward Preach, and I go into games and I teach people about the Bible, and I answer Bible questions.
I'm the Lord's shepherd.
Oh, really? Do you know what that means?
I do the Lord's work. That's all I know.
What is
Don't you judge me.
What does the Lord's work involve?
Smashing
hoes.
Well, that is the Lord's work.
I mean, he does smash tables.
Oh.
Does that count?
Yeah. Nah. That guy's doing the Lord's work. He's definitely doing the Lord's work. All hail.
Look at his
Totally not.
face.
He's all like, what?
Totally not the Lord's
He's
work,
so
bro.
angry.
Oh, the Lord
He's
told
so
me.
angry.
Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to smash some bruh.
My name's Edward Preach, and I go into games and I teach.
Whoever was talking to him, sir, you are brilliant. I really, really appreciate this. Like, whoever was that on that other side, maybe this channel is from that person who's just sitting there trolling him. It's possible. I don't know, but brilliant. I love this. This
well,
is
he
like,
does these streams live, right? So somebody could easily just be clipping the stream and then editing it into shorts. And you know what?
Yeah.
If they keep this up, this channel will go everywhere. I'll give you guys the link too if you guys are interested. This could be really funny. This could be really, really, really funny. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Maybe it is this guy, Dr. Witnesser, and he has realized that people will watch him getting ridiculed, and he's like decided to monetize that shit. It's possible.
I don't see why not. That like I don't
Yeah.
see why, because that would be like if he does want to preach and he wants to get the word of God out there. That would at least get like him getting trolled would get the word out there, because he'd be talking about the Bible and then he'd be getting ridiculed. Then what you'd be able to do is you'd be able to get double dip. You get both audiences. You get the audience that wants to watch you just suffer, and then you get the audience that is like, we Christians are so persecuted. Look at this man martyring himself for God. Like the comment section would be an absolute dumpster fire.
Oh yeah, definitely. People like having a go at each other, trolls having a go at each other. It will be like brilliant. Oh god.
And Mr. Sirius is correct. This YouTube channel, who's ever doing this person is doing what Dr. Witnesser does better. He's doing his job for him properly.
Yeah, like you did, Chesh, for someone else. Yeah, right. Okay, cool.
There's a difference between harassing and bullying people and like grabbing clips of things that have happened and putting them together just to exist as they are. Like it's so funny.
Yeah, like I don't think
my
so.
God.
He just added like text on it so that other people can know what's going on in the conversation.
Hey, they can
That's
read it. Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's to be
that's
expected.
normal. But that's all. And everything original is original that's staying there. So it's like they don't even have to do a lot. It's
so funny. 100% doing the Lord's work. Absolutely. Whoever is doing these shorts, who's ever editing this together and grabbing these, that's the Lord's work. The person doing this channel. That's so smart. That's so I wish I thought of it, but I do not have the time nor the patience to watch that much of this man's content. Brilliant. Well, I imagine this is what happens most of the time, right? I imagine he gets, like, most of the time if you come in and there's adults in there, that's what you're gonna get, right? People being like, come on, dude, this is not the time and place.
Oh, this is so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna tag you in that, Jesh. It's on Twitter. You can show it if you want to, or if you have more, yada yada yada.
Of course I have more. Are you kidding me? Speaking of handling this properly and doing things really in a funny way, Tim Pool's dad hates him and has a YouTube channel where he talks about it. I found that out from Jeff Holiday.
Oh my goodness, getting burned by your own dad. Oh, this poor fella. And it's called Tim Pool's dad? Nice.
Yeah, it's called Tim Pool's dad. Look at this. He's just a guy. So this was titled, Tim Pool's dad said, I will stop making videos when Tim Pool stops twisting the truth. Like, can you imagine being a parent and being, like, so embarrassed about what your child has made that you have to go on the... Yeah, and you have to go to the internet and be like, my kid's a fucking moron?
Please ignore him. He babbles all the time. Sorry about the noise.
Alright, let's play this. Play this puppy.
Yeah.
I do, folks. My words. My opinion. Somebody challenged me and says, I don't understand the difference between facts and assertions. Well, I tell everybody my words, my opinion. to let people know that that's not infallible. Okay? Now,
That's true. That's accurate. Like, you can have a wrong opinion. Like,
Yeah.
whether, like, your opinions are not sacred, let's say. They can be corrected.
You
They can
can-
be incorrect. You can change your opinion.
Yeah, if someone says that's not logical, or maybe give you some more information to modify your opinion and you choose not to, that's fine. But don't start whining that the other person then doesn't take your opinion as a fact, or any other logical conclusion or inference. Simple as that. It's your
Right.
opinion. You keep it in your pocket. Don't throw it at others. Thank you very much.
Sure. Like, unless you're going to engage in those conversations. And when you're going to engage in those conversations, understand that you've opened yourself up to that engagement, whatever that engagement may or may not look like. And again, this does not that does not mean harassment. That does not mean bullying, right? That doesn't make those things suddenly acceptable, right?
We are already having requests in the chat to have him on.
You think he would come on?
I think so. He would. I think so. He would love to have a
Oh.
chat with you, Chesh.
Oh, oh, I would love that.
That's intrigued. Who's like 20 seconds in, and I already want you to invite him on. I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Ooh, I like that idea. I'm here for that. Okay, let's keep going.
I base my statements on depending on what my knowledge is. If I don't have knowledge about it, I'll pull up and do a quick research on it to find out what's up. But am I the smartest man around? No. Do I claim to be? No.
Seems
I've
reasonable
lived
so
a
far.
life. Marine Corps, Fire Service, National Park Service. I've been around a little bit. I've tasted different aspects of life or experienced those.
He worked as for the fire, basically the fire department, fire services. That's a hefty
Emergency
job. Like,
response.
so much respect for firefighters. Firefighters do, like, I wish the police behaved more like the fire department. I have never heard anybody making legitimate, consistent, or any large complaints about any fire departments. Yeah. I'm sure there's issues, but I've never seen like a movement like fuck the fire department. Fuck the police is all over the place. Fuck the police coming straight out the under. Like, you don't have a song called, like, that's a joke, isn't it? Somebody made this. Didn't a comedian make that joke? I can't remember which comedian it was. You don't have fuck the fire department song. You have a fuck the police song.
Yeah, we do work with our local fire department, of course, because we do. And the way they are so pedantic and the training they go through,
yeah. I mean, I would be interested even just in talking to him about his experience working for, like, the national parks,
brilliant.
Right? And find about, like, and how government's interference or funding may or may not affect that and what that means. Like, that would be a totally viable conversation. Absolutely. Okay, now I have a bajillion ideas. Let's let him keep going.
Yay, let's go.
Luckily, the stupid things I did in my youth weren't recorded by 10,000 people and left for internet immortality. Thank God for that. I base it on my education. I mean, I've got a liberal arts degree that I never used. I've got more law undergrad classes than most. I'm probably just 3 hours shy of a psychology degree, and that doesn't make me an expert. Okay, but that gives me a perspective and understanding, and I know where to look to find the correct answers that I believe. But I want to put it out there. People say, they call me out. How can you attack your son, publicly? Well, I'm not attacking my son, and that's the problem.
Because my son is a fucking moron. And he's embarrassing me.
It's like when people accuse me of fraud and I have to go out and clarify that no, it wasn't a fraud, and people are like, why are you clarifying that it isn't a fraud?
Why are you talking about this? Oh, amazing. No. But he's right, from my understanding of, like, what he's saying. He's like, listen, I'm not attacking my son. I'm attacking or I'm disagreeing or talking about how my son is incorrect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm disagreeing with some of the things my son puts out there. And why do you think it's attacking? We used to have a time in this world, this country, where you had a right to say your perspective, I had a right to say my perspective, and an understanding that those were our rights. No, now people, if I disagree with somebody, they want to hit me over the head and throw me in the river. No.
He actually makes a really good point. There's a lot out there that you cannot have reasonable disagreements anymore, because otherwise people will start trying to harass you. They want to see you get, like, arrested. They want to see, like... Yeah, no, I agree with him. I've experienced the same thing. What about you, Manya? You've experienced how a disagreement escalates into, like, I don't know, accusations of crime?
Yeah. Yeah, someone so spiteful that they can't bear the fact that I don't want to be their friend anymore. And I want my fucking money back. Yeah, my fucking hard-earned money. Yeah, right. Right, bitch.
We can have two different perspectives without going to blows. Okay. Now, so, publicly, well, my son produces videos and he puts his thoughts and his accusations out there publicly. So I will respond publicly. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go out and back and yell at the mountain. Okay, because that's useless. I mean, if that worked, it might echo and a couple of people might hear me, but no, I'm going to use the same medium that my son uses to express my disagreements with his productions.
Yeah, here's this video. I'll share it for you guys. Yeah. Here you go. If you guys are interested in following him and hearing more about what he has to say, please go check him out. Absolutely.
Okay, and then people want to make assertions as to my family's dynamics. Well, you don't see the family dynamics. You get a public view of my disagreements with Tim. You get a public view of my daughter disagreeing with her brother, Lisa. Tim doesn't respond to anything, okay, because it doesn't benefit him to make a response to a couple of small-time YouTubers, even though we're family. Okay?
Ooh. Interesting.
That's a jab.
But we don't go into the dynamics. I don't tell you what our personal family disagreements are. Okay?
Right.
So that's that. I'm not attacking my son just because I disagree.
No, he's absolutely correct. He's separating out the issues of what his son is saying publicly and not discussing their relationship from a personal level. Like, they're not sitting there talking about, like, whether, like, what Tim did at Thanksgiving.
Or, like, why is he present at your Thanksgiving? You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like, my son was, like, I'm not talking, like, shit about, he wet the bed, like that. And to be fair, in Tim Pool's dad's defense, doing something like that might garner him more attention, right? And he's choosing purposefully to not do that thing. I think that's called integrity, I'm pretty sure is what that's called.
Oh, where did that word go? Oh my goodness.
What? People... Yeah, speaking of, subscribe.
Agree with it. Okay,
I
but
did.
that being...
I just did.
I will stop producing any videos when I believe Tim starts telling factual events completely obscured to give you an idea of what he's doing. So
that's very specific language. That's very like
I like the word.
Reined in, very direct, but also like tactful language. He's not just sitting out here being like, my son's a fucking liar. No, he's saying when he is more factual. This guy's taking a PR class, damn. Woo!
Okay, let's go.
He's doing the left defense graphic books and adult dating apps for children. Nobody does it. No, there is nobody that's going to support dating apps for children. And then what do you mean when you say children? All right, well, legally under our system, under 18, in some states 21, they're considered children. If you're under 18, you're a child. I'm sorry, you can't enter into a legal binding contract. That's why when I was 17 and signed to join the Marine Corps, my mother had to sign. Okay, so it's misleading to say that. Now,
yeah.
What he's talking about...
For dating apps, you have to, like, click off that you're over the age of 18 type thing. That's normal, standard.
Was Emma Vigeland. Yep. Now, he wrote what he's doing. He's he post-millennial did a tweet. Woke lady Emma Vigeland defends schools allowing young children to access books that show graphic depictions of blowjobs, give instructions on how to use hookup apps like Grindr. No, she didn't. She voiced her disagreement with book banning. I'm against book banning, but maybe not for the, my belief in book banning. I don't know why she's against it, but mine, who decides what book's going to be allowed and what banned? That's the problem. The authoritarian fascist governments have used book bannings in the past to take books out of the libraries and public access because these books went against the authoritarian government's propaganda.
This guy's seen some shit. This guy's seen some shit. Uncle, please come to our channel. Please, uncle. He called you daddy. I call you uncle. Uncle G, please come to our channel, please. We will be very happy to host you.
Very my god, how did Tim Pool come from this man's loins? What happened?
Did he hit his head as soon as his mother like
the doctor dropped him? Is that what you're asking? I don't know.
Yeah, or they just shot out of her mother's vagina and just bounced off a wall opposite.
It's really good.
Oh yeah?
Kind of feels like I'm drinking cake.
Really? Wow, that's cool.
So who decides on what book? So that's the problem. So if you can't tell me some big brain trust of 1 million people are going to decide, then no, I'm against it. But I'm also against it to today's computer internet world because it doesn't take it away from these rights. Want to sit there and ban books and don't say gay and parental rights. No, you can't stop children from accessing knowledge. Good or bad knowledge. It's going to happen. We have computers, we have phones. So it's moronic to do it. But to say that she's allowing young children to access, no, she's just saying, no, she doesn't believe in book banning. So even the post-millennial wants to twist the words. So if I'm against book banning, does that mean I support capitalism, communism, socialism? Do I support Mein Kampf? No. Well, those are books that are being available. And because I don't refuse on taking those books out on communism, that's what they're saying. So if I disagree with book banning and they have books supporting communist viewpoints or just discussing communist viewpoints, I must be allowing communistic, ways and means of life. No. And that's even the post-millennials twisting it on their tweet. She's against book.
He's right. He is right. Saying that you're against book banning and think that knowledge should be accessible does not mean you're promoting any specific ideology espoused by any specific book. Again, this is a matter of nuance and a matter of being able to compartmentalize one thing versus another thing. And what he's describing is people are trying to twist those things together when they're not related.
I'll tell you something. My first romantic novel, I sneaked under my mom's nose and bought it because, and you know how I got it? My mom bought it for me. She had no idea what was going on because it was this velvet, embossed, you used to have those old books that were really, really good quality, binded shit. So I was like, because my mom thought because it's that quality, it might be something closer to educational. I passed it off yeah, it is, and she bought me. And that was my first introduction to the novel, to romance.
There's nothing like getting your sex education from a romance novel.
No. That was in I got it in 6th or 7th standard if I'm not wrong. And by 8th standard we were studying reproductive male and female reproductive system full on. So it was it didn't last for long.
Catch you later, Kathy. Have a good time.
Hey Kathy, good luck with your stream. Enjoy.
Book banning. She didn't say she's not into allowing children to access dating apps or porn. No, she didn't say that. That's twisting the truth. So when Tim decides to stop taking a fact and twisting it, and yelling pedo, pedo, pedo every time somebody has an argument and he couldn't argue.
Goodbye, monetization.
Okay. That's the problem, people. My words, my opinion. Subscribe, like. Don't let them twist the truth. She says she's against book banning, and now she's allowing pornography and dating app education
the
and
incredulity in this man's
schools?
voice.
No. How about you talk to the superintendents and our educators to decide what's going in school libraries, not some arbitrary person to decide that this book shouldn't be in there. Huh, Tim? Who gives you the authority to decide this book shouldn't be there or not? That's our problem, people. Who decides on what book should be there?
Yeah.
Who decides?
No, he's right. It should be a societal collective decision, not a decision left to singular individual.
On what's art. So is Leonardo da Vinci, I think he did the David. Is that considered porn because the statue's genitalia are showing? Who decides?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
The
Tim.
NRA doesn't want to let one little safety regulation get in there because they aren't deciding it. Okay? That's the problem. My words, my opinion. Subscribe, like, ring the bell. I ramble. Have a great day, folks. I appreciate you.
I ramble. I like that.
You know you appreciate a man who's got a big old fucking telescope and walkie sticks in his background. This man's a hiker. This man gets out to the mountains. This man's got a cool-ass telescope. Fuck yeah!
He was a park ranger, wasn't he? So yeah, of course he's a hiker. And
right.
I like the fact that he pointed out that, not just anyone should decide what should be allowed and not allowed.
Yeah.
Like our politicians who have no fucking idea what they're talking about, are not educated, don't want to get educated, and just start making decisions like, oh yeah, let's ban this book, or let's ban books that have these scenarios or words, and then before you know it, there's someone from the other side saying, oh yeah, then let's ban Bible too, thank you very much. Let's start there too. Let's go. So yeah.
Speaking of uneducated politicians, I just got a Trump video. Don't worry, it's short.
Right now, in a number of states, the laws allow a baby to be born from his or her mother's womb in the 9th month. It is wrong. It has to change. Right now.
What?
You want me to play that one again?
No, I'm whatever.
Oh, bye, Manya. Yeah, apparently Donald Trump is offended that the human gestation period is 9 months long.
No, that C-sections exist, you fucking moron. Maybe your wife got one of those because of the morons she sprouted because of you asshole.
What do you mean season? 9 months is the average amount of time. That's
I know it's the average amount, but around the 9th month mark, because it's not always the exact date, isn't it? It's not like the exact time period of gestation. Like, so before you know it, people might start thinking, oh, it's the 10th month now, isn't it? What's going on here? And it's just regular. No, it's the 9th month. And sometimes in the last minute, to save the mother's or the child's life, you do a C-section. So is that what he's talking about?
No, you're already giving him way too much credit. This man actually doesn't know that it takes 9 months to cook a baby.
He's dumb. Maybe he's like he can't describe what he's thinking in his brain, and he's like, oh yeah, like babies to be born in 9 months. What the fuck?
I'm playing it again.
Right now, in a number of states, the laws allow a baby to be born from his or her mother's womb in the 9th month. It is wrong. It has to change.
Babies aren't allowed being born in 9 months anymore. They have to be there for 8 or 10.
Please get me out of here. This is a nightmare. Oh
We're going to force these women to hold on to babies for a whole extra month. Just hold it in, guys. Just hold it in.
Oh my god. And he's on his way to become a fucking what do you say? A representative, a nominee for the Republicans again.
Yes. Yeah, Nikki Haley's out. He's the only runner for the primary. There are people actually running around supporting this person, and like
Actually,
hashtag Trump 2024 and then expect people to take them seriously in any other aspect.
actually, GOP or whatever, the Republicans, keep going with that shit. And your party will be in shambles. It's already in shambles. You've got idiots on your side in the House. What do you say? In the Senate, sorry, my bad. I'm just comparing it from back home. So in the Senate, you have already got idiots in there. And you want to continue that streak? Fine. 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 Okay. That you chose your own demise. I'm not going to say, oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, I understand. Hawkskull got it figured out. Wait. This isn't about gestation period. He just doesn't like people being born in September, the 9th month. The 9th month. Nobody's allowed to be born in September. I like that interpretation better. This is my new headcanon.
When September ends.
Something American idiot. Amazing. Could you imagine this man becoming president and then putting in a ruling that says that doctors are forced to induce labor a month early for everybody, like federally?
Actually, if he's so outraged about that, so will he help, like bring like the rights to abortion back? Because
like, can we ban September? Let's just ban the whole month. No more September.
Yeah. No more
you guys
September.
Remember when like everybody got like COVID happened and everybody got like 3 months off? I feel like we should just plan out. Everybody should, like, it should just be part of the way the world works, is everybody should just get a month off where fucking everything is, like, bare bones open. So it's like, the grocery store is only open between this time, and they only allow this number of customers, and, like, nobody's allowed to go anywhere, and it's just like, listen, we all just, everything just turns off for 1 month a year.
Deserted.
We could just make that September.
Yeah, why not?
Because then it's
give
like,
people
like,
a break.
Yeah, and then
because Christmas is like so. Christmas is overwhelming, man. December is overwhelming. Christmas and New Year coming together.
And September's got like that nice in between weather. Like sometimes it's like a little bit cool and crisp out, and sometimes it's like nice and warm. It's like a great day to do like go outside and do activities.
Yeah. Mr. Sears from the live chat. Doctors induce labor out of convenience for the doctors.
Sometimes that does happen.
Really? Really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I've never been induced labor, so I don't know. I'm sorry. I've never been to that part of this hospital, so.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I'm being like extreme, like he's being a little bit extreme about it. Like doctor has to go golfing on the weekend, but more like, hey, we've got to do like 17 deliveries and we've been waiting for you and you're not going, so we're a little bit concerned that it's taking long. We don't have to induce you, but we're going to because it's gonna work out better for like everything. But you got to be a little bit pragmatic.
Yeah, like why is your baby taking so long to come out?
So speaking of idiots
knock, knock.
Speaking of idiots who support Donald Trump.
Oh
Tucker Carlson's a fucking moron.
It's an established fact by now, isn't it? It is.
Oh, so so you guys heard about Tucker Carlson going to Russia to interview Putin, right? Everybody knows about this?
And he got bitch made.
Oh, well, yeah, that we expected that, but, like, people, like, Jon Stewart, like, already, like, railed him to town and back. So, I mean, I don't think we need to do that here.
No. Putin himself bitch made this guy.
Oh, yes, no, I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't think we need to go too far into that. Just watch the Jon Stewart take on it. He did a fantastic job. Also, Jon Stewart's back? Fuck yes! I'm so happy to see Jon Stewart again. Oh my god.
Uncle Jon Stewart, please save us.
Uncle Johnny, please. Uncle Johnny number 2.
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah. We have
Alright,
so many...
this fucking jackass. Alright, I'm at the point where I really want to take back the R slur. Can I have that back? Can we take that word back? I really want to. Because I really don't think the R slur should be utilized with, or tied to people with disabilities. I think that the R slur needs to be exclusive for people who are maliciously stupid on purpose. Or can we at least come up with a new word to define people who are maliciously stupid on purpose? I need a word. Please, I beg of you. If you have a word, leave it in the comments down below that I can adopt, because I want that to adopt. All right, anyway, Tucker Carlson, in any other world, in any other year, except for the year of our Lord and Savior 2024, would be labeled a fucking traitor. Would straight up have been labeled a traitor for going from America to Russia to show, like, pro-Russia propaganda. Like, that would be considered traitorous.
Yeah, like, there was a time when people would, like, shun you if it, like, even if a single, like, someone said, oh, they are with the Russians, he's a Russian spy, or she's a Russian spy, or they support the Russia, blah blah blah, they would get shunned in society. Yeah. And now it's like, yeah, oh yeah, Putin's
dirty communist,
bad, you know.
Well, okay, and I agree with, and I get that, like, the Cold War is over, so we don't have to, like, hold on to that, like, negative mentality towards another country, like, between Russia and America specifically. But at the same time, Putin's literally doing war crimes. Like, he's, like, against the UN. There's so many. All right, let's hear his fucking excuse.
Hold on. Hold on. What's next, Tucker? You're gonna go to North Korea? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that on your cards? Yeah, you can go there and stay there. I don't think so. You're gonna come back if you go there. But yeah.
Listen, I just want a new word, guys. Just please provide me a new word that I can use. That's like but I need something that's, like, sounds visceral. Like, I need it to be impactful. All right, I need, like, hard consonants. You work with me here. All right.
The idea that I'd be flacking for Putin when, you know, my relatives fought in the Revolutionary War, like, I'm as American as you could be, it's, like, crazy to me. Ann Applebaum calls me a traitor to my. Okay, right. It's just, like, so dumb. The idea.
The Revolutionary War had nothing to do with Russia? Question mark? I'm not a historian. Am I getting that wrong? What the fuck does the Revolutionary War have to do with this? His proper name is Tuckums. Okay, yeah, but
the idea that I'd be flacking for Putin when
it's not the idea that you would be flacking for Putin, it's that you did on video, that you edited and scripted and put out to people, that was pro-Russia propaganda. That it's not an idea, it's a thing you did. It's a descriptor of a thing that happened, an event that was premeditated.
When, you know, my relatives fought in the Revolutionary War, like, I'm as American as you could be.
Really?
So is he saying that, like, so because he has past, like, relatives that, whatever those relatives might be, fought in the Revolutionary War to, like, make America initially, that somehow precludes him from having anything to do with Russia? Huh?
Nani?
What?
It's like saying, oh, I was good in this situation, so it's like, oh, I didn't lie to you in this situation, so I will not lie to you in any other situation.
But he didn't do anything. He's leaning on the reputation that should maybe exist of something that some relative, distant though they may be, right? Like, assuming that's even true, right? Like, what?
Right?
What are you talking about?
Coffee hasn't kicked in yet, guys. Yeah, sorry. I'm yawning.
It's, like, crazy to me. Ann Applebaum calls me a traitor to my. Okay, right. It's just, like, so dumb. Is
it just me, or does he kind of look like Chandler at the end when you know the show Friends, when Chandler gets caught out at something and he's like, it's just so stupid, and he doesn't actually, like, address the thing that he's clearly doing? Like, he looks like, is that just me? Like, right at the end, just look at him.
Traitor to my. Okay, right. It's just, like, so dumb. The idea.
Yeah.
See?
That
I
I gotcha. this is one show that I'm familiar with.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're speaking as much as we're speaking about like America's view of Russia, which is really very interesting. I feel like that needs to be like explored more. By whom? I don't know. Maybe historians, maybe like political, like people who study socio-political scenarios. But like, as much as you're from New Zealand and I'm from Canada, looking at it from the outside is like there's been a really weird shift of like right-wing people radicalized against communism and radicalized against Russia have just full swung the other way, straight into pro Russia, pro Putin propaganda, and it's like I am so confused.
Yeah?
Well, and they're so embedded in the we want to have guns to protect ourselves from foreign governments or from our own government, but then get mad at Ukraine, and it's like, what are you talking about? Or even they'll be pro-Israel, and I'm like, you what? Palestine is the perfect example of the gun-toting, I have a right to my guns wet dream about being able to go against go to war against their own government or go to war against an opposing oppressive scenario, and they're not pro-Palestine, and it's so bizarre to me. Like, it's so strange.
This is on the same lines that like Hitler started with, right? He was like, yeah, we support the Jews. We support them, but what we are going to do next, I mean, annihilate them, is beneficial for them. We are doing the Lord's work. That's what it is.
Right.
Fight me. I said it.
It's so weird because you have a lot of people who used to be like, oh, the deep state is like the great replacement that the Jewish people are doing. And then but they're also pro-Israel, which by the way says nothing about like the Jewish population. The government is separated from the people in it, and especially the religion. Those are separate things. But it's such a disconnect that none of them ever explain.
Yeah.
It's so strange. Anyway, Tucker Carlson's an idiot. He's got a goofy, punchable face.
It's like that meme, right? It's that image, right? You know, with a person with the hand right through their face to the back of the head, like coming out of the back of the head. You know that?
So, speaking of propaganda.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Oh, here
the
we go.
The face palm through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Flynn. Worked for
God,
Trump,
no.
Right? You remember?
Why are you making me suffer today? What have I done to you?
This is from a Twitter account called Republicans Against Trump.
And they're talking about the United States of America. Talking about the United States of America, because when Matthew mentioned it in the Bible, he wasn't talking about the physical ground that he was on. He was talking about something in the distance. So if we are going to have one nation under God, which we must, we have to have one religion, one nation under God and one religion under God, right? All of us together, working together. And they're talking about the United States of America.
So, Republicans don't care about the Constitution for religion, I guess.
Well, the account that representing Republicans
clearly cares.
Does. Yeah, so there are some nice gems amongst this population, if I may dare say. The funniest part was when this guy was talking, there was a baby yapping away in the background. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
that made me chuckle so much. The baby's like, I don't give a shit. I need to take a shit, mom. Take me to get a shit. I don't want to listen to this man. But yeah, seriously, like this whole thing, like one nation, one religion.
He wants to turn America into Sharia law. He wants to make it a theocracy. Mm-hmm. Why would Americans, land of the free?
You know what will happen?
Want that?
You know what will happen? The first people to go or first people to fall to that whole bullshit will be people like him. He won't be able to survive all that at all. He postures, people like him posture, but when it comes to like really following through, these people just like crumble like fucking, even like worse than Legos, if I might dare say. So yeah.
Land of the free, home of the brave, working together, so forcing people into their religion ? Yeah, listen, we're getting an old school crusade going on. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, colonization. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. All aboard the colonization train.
Bring back the paladins. Dear God. Trump's former and future national security advisor.
Oh no.
He's not a nobody.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay. We got one more. Do you recognize this guy?
She hates me.
Yeah.
She hates me.
This guy was a Trump advisor.
This woman hates me. Sorry, Jesh.
Yeah.
I love you.
Thanks. I'm the worst, I know.
It is also true that Democrats have mastered the art form of hammering that message to a specific demographic of female voters aggressively, relentlessly, with hundreds of millions of dollars in spend, and then sending workers, union workers, to their house. It is also true that Democrats have mastered the art form of hammering that message to a specific demographic of female voters aggressively, relentlessly, with hundreds of millions of dollars in spend, and then sending workers, union workers, to their house. It is all.
I take offense to that. They're treating women like children again, toddlers again. Fuck you. Maybe, yeah, like this. Yes, fuck you. Asshole. Hundreds are like drilled into women's head as if like women are like, they looks like this party has our best interest. And also like, women are not a homogeneous group, you fucking moron. So, yeah.
He did say a specific demographic of women.
Okay.
Is it the ones with brains that aren't like oppressed by their religious upbringing
and
in specific states that may or may not be called the Bible Belt?
And are you conceding the fact that Democrats have a better way to reach out to their voters than you do?
Yeah, he's actually complaining that Democrats reach more female voters than Republicans do.
Yeah.
Republicans actively don't want right, they don't want women to have any bodily autonomy. They don't want women to have a bank account. They don't want women to be allowed to vote, which is what he's complaining about here. Like, why would any woman vote for you?
Hey, you can't hear me, Mr. Serious?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Mr. Serious, don't you play games with me. I'm telling you. Don't you? I'm high on coffee now.
They can't hear you because you're a woman.
Oh. I walked right into that, didn't I? Yeah.
Womp womp. Womp womp. But, like, well, first off, why is Newt Gingrich here on Hannity? Like, what? Fucking Fox News, man. Anyway, former senior advisor to President Trump. Yeah, another Trump advisor, because they're all making the rounds because the election is going to happen probably soon eventually. So, like, all that shit's going down because we never stop talking about the fucking American election. But it's so anti-woman. It's so, like... Trump advisor Stephen Miller tells Fox Republicans are in trouble because a specific demographic called female voters are voting for their rights. Oh my god, imagine that. Women voting for rights. Imagine that. Women marching for their rights. Imagine that. Women and people marching with women to get rights are what? The stream's not muted. I can see everything going out.
I don't see anything on the screen.
Yeah, I can see everything's green. Nothing's muted. Everything's showing.
I don't know. It's just stuck. It's stuck on your Twitter page on the Biden-Harris HQ.
Well, yeah, no, I'm sitting like that's here's some Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not there.
Oh, well, wait. Oh my God, wait.
We lost him.
Whoa. Where
Felix
did the Bulbasaur
fucking with us on purpose. You bunch of weenies. You're messing with us on purpose. Just for that.
Too late for that.
Just for that. Fuck you guys.
Right now, in a number of states, the laws allow a baby to be born from his or her mother's womb in the 9th month. It is wrong. It has to change.
Why aren't women voting for this man? I don't understand.
Yeah, this man literally wants to kill you and release you from your chains. Let's vote for him. What am I talking about?
This is my response to Feline real quick.
You come to my home uninvited and tell me how I should arrange my furniture. What a fool you are! Skeleton divine!
Skeleton divine death punch. Oh my god. Did you see the Trump voter on Midas Touch literally saying a woman is incapable of being in a leadership role? What? I'm not surprised that they would say the quiet part out loud, but I did not see that. Oh my god. Well, maybe we'll have to talk about that next time, because we are at our hour mark, Manya. It is time for us to get the fuck out of here.
No! When is it the time to torture you? You tortured me. When are we torturing you?
Oh, do you want to run? Do you want to run the show next time?
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
Yay! I'm gonna bring my 30,000 word binder and just drop it. I'm like,
oh
no!
No!
This is what we're doing.
Oh no! Please. All right. You can pick all the topics, all the tabs. I won't look at them ahead of time, but I'll get them set up so that way we can see them. And you just tell me which one you want to go to next. All right?
Yes.
All right. We'll do next Friday. Come back here next Friday. We'll talk about that. There should be a tavern coming up soon. Make sure you like and subscribe to make sure you find all that shit. I'm gonna be doing art on Twitch for the next little while, and gaming on Twitch for the next little while. So if you're interested in hanging out with me and just having these kinds of discussions and conversations as we normally do, while observing art being created and made, and no, it's not fucking AI, feel free to find us on Twitch. Links is in the description. Mani's got her own channel going. She put up a very interesting, well put together video while I was away at court. It was very good, very fantastic, and we were gonna get on out of here. Apparently, Kathy P is live right now. Is that where she?
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
feel free to, if you're interested in that side of the community and commentary. She does quite a good job from what I've seen about.
Yeah, she does.
Having consistent standards for sort of everybody
she's
around.
Just started. Yeah, she's just started, so she is growing and she is developing. So yeah, go give her some support and advice if she's looking for some. But yeah. Go and enjoy her. It's a long form content if you want to do your laundry and shit and just listen to her.
Yeah.
So yeah,
absolutely.
it's wonderful. Yeah.
Enjoy,
wonderful.
Have fun. We're gonna get on out of here. Let me get Trump off my screen. Get the hell out of here, you absolute clown of a man. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday.
It's going to be fun.